And welcome back, Lumberjack fans. I believe we are on the air as we have made the trip down here to Lewiston as we're getting ready to finish the last half of the sixth inning. And Lumberjacks will be batting top of the seventh. And we will see what happens. See if Lumberjacks can come back, trailing 5-6 to West Jefferson. We've moved down to Airport Park in Lewiston, Idaho. So where we finished off was the bottom part of the sixth inning. St. Mary's trailing 6-5. There was 2 outs for West Jefferson. And Zaylee Neville was at bat. She had a walk and a single, and it looks like she had no count to her name as they get things still going. Pitcher's warming back up. A long delay there because of that weather up in Orofino. So like I said, they moved the game down here to Airport Park Fields here in Lewiston. And we're going to see now if St. Mary's can make the comeback here late in this game, basically, as it's been quite a long delay here. Pretty interesting way things go. I got things set up really quick here at the field. I just brought my chair over and my equipment, threw it down here on the ground. Hopefully the weather stays away and doesn't get this stuff wet, and we can get through this game regardless of whatever happens with it. So the loser of this game will be the third place winner. The winner will move on to play Malad for the championship. That team would have to beat Malad twice. So unless, of course, due to time, but there's lights here, so I don't think they'll necessarily do that. But I guess there's possibilities of making a one-game type of situation. I don't know, but we'll have to worry about that if St. Mary's can come back and beat West Jefferson, as the score is 5-6 in favor of West Jefferson. And we will take a quick break because everybody is still warming up. They made it sound like they were ready to get rolling, and I thought they were going to just run right into it, but everybody's still doing a little bit of warming up and stuff, so we will take a quick break.
P1FCU wants to help you get out and explore the Pacific Northwest. Each time you make a purchase with your P1FCU debit MasterCard, you get entered to win a weekly prize. You'll also get entered to win our grand prize getaway, including 2 e-bikes and a stay at Silver Mountain. Win a little adventure from P1FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Find official rules and complete details at p1fcu.org/adventure. Insured by NCUA.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's, is open 24 hours. They have washers and dryers of all sizes.
I do apologize. I'm going to cut that commercial off. We don't like to normally do that, but they are ready to get rolling. First pitch now to Zaylee Neville is a strike, foul ball, actually. Strike one. 2 outs, bottom of the sixth inning, as things resume here from Lewiston. Next pitch, swing and miss, strike 2. Oh, Casey Watkins looking to hopefully finish this inning off and leave St. Mary's trailing by 1. Next pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and that will end the bottom of the sixth. So the Lumberjacks have to play to run here in the top of the seventh to extend the game. They need to score a couple extra to get the win. It will be Jordan Torgerson heading back out to pitch for West Jefferson.
Prizes to help you get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of their drop-off laundry service, where they wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you get your laundry done, be sure to take advantage of the touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
I'm Heidi Kruger. your St. Mary's Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I am a proud sponsor of St. Mary's Lumberjack Softball on KOFE 1240 AM. Call 208-883-4460 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And we are back. Lumberjacks will be batting. It'll be Anna Sandy leading off for the Lumberjacks, middle part of the order. Pitch on the way. That's a called strike. Got Anna Sandy, Danica Sloper, Mia Asbury, the next three batters for St. Mary's. Torgerson, the pitch on the way. Swing and miss, strike number 2. Next pitch fouled back. Next pitch on the way. Swing and miss, strike 3, and that'll send Sandy back to the dugout. Lumberjacks younger batters right now here in the bottom of this order. You got 3 freshmen, Sloper, Asbury, and Elliott, with Michaela Spray batting in there as well. So the Lumberjacks have a little bit of pressure on them. Danica Sloper is up 1 for 3, a ground out and a single and a fly out. First pitch called strike. Pitch on the way. Change up and gets her to swing out in front of it. Strike 2. 0-2 counts of Sloper. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sloper. Next pitch. Going to call that one maybe outside, maybe high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sloper. Two count. Torgerson, the pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Almost takes out Coach Crumhauer down the first base line. Crum kind of looking at her like, hey, watch it, kid. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sloper. She's battling at the plate here against Torgerson. Stretch to pitch. Down in the dirt. Ball 3, full count to Sloper. Full count. Next pitch. That's fouled off. That was kind of that rise ball, and she fouls that sucker into the fence. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. That's fouled off as well. Sloper aiming at Coach Crumhauer down the first baseline. Torgerson looks in. Pitch on the way. Ground ball out to left field, right field. And Sloper is on with a nice single base hit down the first base line. Brings up Mia Asbury for the Lumberjacks. See if these other Lumberjacks in the bottom of the order can come in clutch with this. Here. Ground out and an error for Asbury. Pitch on the way. Ball low. So there's been a lot of time in between games, but there's 109 pitches for Torgerson in this contest. Next pitch on the way. That's a strike at the knees, maybe a little bit above. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we got a ball that gets in the way, and they never can find the ball. The third baseman tries to sell it. But the ball was on the ground. So the tying run for the Lumberjacks is on third. Asbury, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tying run sitting at third base for the Lumberjacks. That's going to be a foul ball down the third base or first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right now, anything that can be put into play deep into the outfield or on the ground will be a possible run scorer for Sloper. Pitch on the way. Oh, that was a high pitch. Swing and a miss at that one. Strike number 3. That brings up Michaela Spray. Spray struck out swinging in her first at bat against Torgerson. Torgerson looking for signals. Torgerson, a little bit of cleanup out there on the rubber. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. Sloper waiting at third, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Oh, that one was a little bit high, it looked like, but it's going to be called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Spray. One-two pitch on the way. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes still to Spray. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. And that will do it for the Lumberjacks here at the 2A State Softball Tournament. Lumberjacks are the third-place finisher. It was a lot of time and a lot of driving to get back down here to finish up that last inning and a half, or inning roughly. And the Lumberjacks got here. They battled really hard, got the tying run in position, couldn't quite get her across. And at least we got to finish the game off strong, and we didn't have to have anything called as far as weather and all that. So they did get to finish it up. And Lumberjacks do fall to the Panthers, and Lumberjacks are the third-place team. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with some stats for this game.
When was the last time you stopped by North Idaho Vinyl Graphics and Design? Been a while? Well, listen up. North Idaho Vinyl Graphics Design is more than just a place to get a banner. They make door and window decals, logos, vehicle wraps, and, of course, banners and signs. North Idaho Vinyl Graphic Design can also do custom shirts, sweatshirts, and feather flags. North Idaho Vinyl Graphic Design does way more than just banners. Located at 89 Homer Drive in St. Mary's, or give Marie Weber a call at 245-2332. That's 245-2332. North Idaho Vinyl Graphics Design, your hometown decal gal.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Shift and Grind wishes Berkeley and the Lumberjack softball team the best of luck at state. And we are back. As like I said, that's a lot of driving just to finish up basically an inning for the Lumberjack softball season. Would have been kind of fun if it would have been maybe a little bit more innings to go. But in any case, St. Mary's played well at the state tournament this year and come up just a bit short. All these girls will be returning next year to battle again for a chance at a state championship. The final score, 6-5 in favor of West Jefferson. Tin Hut, this is the kind of the interesting part of the stats here for this box score. 10 hits for the Lumberjacks. The Lumberjacks only committed one error, and the left on base for St. Mary's, 9 runners on base. So that part really hurt them as they had those 10 hits. They left the 9 runners stranded. And in this part also, 5 hits for West Jefferson, 6 errors on the Panthers. And the errors came at just the right time to where St. Mary's couldn't capitalize off of said errors. West Jefferson only left 3 runners on base. So if you looked at the stats, you would have thought that that score might have been flipped. But that is the correct score, and that is how this game wraps up here today. Taking a look at some individual stats here. So the West Jefferson Panthers ended up batting .263 in this game against St. Mary's, so not too bad. They put on, like I said, 6 hits with 5 runs, or 5 runs on 6 hits. They had 4 singles and 1 double. They didn't really hit the ball super hard most of the game, but they did put them into the right places. Fielding, they had an .800 fielding percentage. Torgerson struck out 11, and her earned run average was 0 because none of the Lumberjack runs were earned in said game. So I think maybe St. Mary's did score some runs on errors. So I will take that back as far as St. Mary's not capitalizing on the errors. For the Lumberjack side of things on the stats, the Jacks batted .286 on the game. They recorded 10 hits on 5 runs, 8 singles, 2 doubles for St. Mary's, and 4 RBIs. The Lumberjacks struck out 11 times in this one. Batting percentage, or the fielding percentage, .967 for the Lumberjack girls. And the pitching, 8 strikeouts for Watkins. She did walk 3. She had a rough inning. I will say that did help out West Jefferson. It was the bottom of the third is when West Jefferson put up 4 runs in that one, and Watkins had a little bit of trouble with some walks and stuff in that inning. So that is really the tale of the game as well, is that third inning for the West Jefferson Panthers. That's going to wrap it up. We want to congratulate Lumberjack girls on a solid season. A great showing here at the state tournament. And although they don't get that rematch with Malad in the championship games, it's kind of see what happens next year. Malad returns a lot of players next year as well. And it's kind of funny because you're getting a championship rematch from last year. West Jefferson was the number 2 team last year, and Malad was the number 1 team. So West Jefferson's going to see if they can't knock off Malad, which that's going to be a tall order, but we wish them good luck in their upcoming game. That's going to do it for us here from Lewiston Airport Airport Park Fields, where the games got moved to due to weather. We hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast, even though we had the big delay. And we did have some technical difficulties over in Orofino due to cell connection and stuff. But it's been a fun couple of days with all of this stuff. It just adds memories to the memory bank for the way everything has turned out down here. I will have to get a player of the game for this final game, but I haven't had a chance to really even think about that right now. But we'll post our players of the game as soon as we get a chance to. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for their support. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. And, we'll see you back on the air for some American Legion baseball later this season. We're going to go ahead and take it off. It's Tim Parrish for Coffee Radio. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of Lumberjack Softball 2022 State Softball Tournament Action, hosted by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the United Dairymen of Idaho. Once again, we want to take a moment to thank all of our state tournament sponsors and hope that you will do the same. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And until next time, go Lumberjack!